Hello, friends. This is Orlando Mendez. I want to share with you a thought that I got from one of my daily devotions. I've been reading in the book of Genesis, and I came across chapter 45, and I want to share this verse of scripture 7 and 8. And God sent me before you to preserve you a prosperity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God. You know, life doesn't always unfold the way that we expect it. People fail us. We face trials that seem very unfair at times. And sometimes it feels like the dream that God gave us is just slipping farther and farther away. But when I came across this chapter in Genesis, we see that Joseph, he shows us something powerful. After years of betrayal, he was betrayed by his brothers, his loved ones. They sold him into slavery. He was thrown into prison, and then he finally reveals himself to his brothers. And Joseph, he could have had bitterness, but what does he say? He says that it was not you that sent me hither, but God. So if we can think about that for a moment. See, Joseph, he could have been better. He could have held the grudge, but instead he had the kingdom perspective. He knew that God had a bigger plan for him from his dreams that he had when he was a young man. And he realized that God was working even in the worst moments that he had. And he says, God sent me before you to save your lives by a great deliverance. So let me ask you today, what if the hurt that you went through is part of your healing? What if the betrayal is a part of your becoming? In this story, this account about Joseph, it teaches us that God doesn't waste anything. The pit that Joseph was thrown into, the prison that he was thrown into, the pain that he endured, it was all part of a process. And when God brought him through those things, but he took him into the palace, it wasn't for Joseph's benefit, but it was to bless others. And we can see that it blessed his family. So hear this. You may not understand the seasons that you're in right now, but if you stay faithful to God, He's going to bring you clarity. And like Joseph, you'll be able to say that it was not you, but it was God. Hang in there. He's still writing your story. And He means it for good. I want to thank you for listening. God bless you.